The inspiration for the book came from my mother. So I was born and raised in, as you mentioned in your introduction, I was born and raised in the Yoruba tradition. And what that means is that my family, my father introduced the tradition, the Yoruba tradition, to my mother at age 15. My parents, my father's deceased, my mother is still alive, but my parents were pioneers, Pan-Africanists, they were artists, and as a part of that introduction, they were, my father was a percussionist, my mother is a singer and a dancer. And during the 50s and 60s, when a lot of African Americans, Caribbeans, people in the diaspora were reclaiming their cultural identity, part of that was there were several tracks. Folks were taking the track on, whether they were artists, whether they were educators, whether they were political activists, whether they were writers, right? The Black Arts Movement, all those movements. And a part of that was a deep undergirding that was people also embracing African spirituality. So from birth, my parents introduced the tradition through music and dance. So for me, my first understanding, my first contextualization as a child of spirituality was through music and was through song. So when I say I hear Olofi song, Olofi is another word. We also say Olodumare for God. Olodumare is divine consciousness. Olofi is another iteration of that. And it's an expression was through songs. I hear Olofi song is that I hear God, I hear divine consciousness through song. I hear and I'm able to praise that consciousness.